Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. It's Kaghoe coming at you with another video. So today I'm going to be showing you the brand new Avalon engineering questline that is here in Phase 8 for Season of Discovery. Obviously, this is on the PTR, but it will go live, and there are a lot of awesome, cool, new engineering things to show you guys. So the only requirement is to, of course, be an engineer. And I don't know if you need 300, but on the PTR here, you do get 300 engineering. We actually get to use the paladin that we made for all those lore videos again, because I actually don't have engineering on any of my horde characters, or blacksmithing for that matter. So it actually works out really well for me. So to start this off, we are here at the back of New Avalon by the blacksmithing trainer in this lake right here, and you need to go back behind these little trees to start the quest. You do not need a disguise for the engineering one because he is actually a goblin, and so he gives you this quest and he requests you to make something more comfortable. You can get the classy quill in the town hall of New Avalon and a house prop in Skullomance. So the quill is going to be in the town hall, which without a disguise is going to be really interesting to try and get, and we will do our best with that. And then the disguise is over in Skullomance or Karazhan Crypts, but we can't get to Karazhan Crypts here on the PTR, so it's going to be Skullomance for us. So anyway, I will head to the town hall and solve this when we get there, so I'll see you then. Voop. Due to being a paladin, obviously, I could walk in here and massacre all of these citizens with ease, and I was able to come here and you loot the classy quill from Mayor Quimby. And what's really funny is how all these other people just says dead, but Mayor Quimby is actually unconscious due to lore concerns and what we see in later things with Wrath of the Lich King. So the next place I'm going to head is going to be Skullomance, which we will run out there, fly there, and I'll see when we get there. Alrighty, guys, so after searching this wonderful island of Sierradaro, we have found it. It is right here. I don't have coordinates on the PTR, so like right next to the C and A here on the island, and it is behind this house right here with the ghost lady in it. Very cleverly hidden for sure. Took me quite a bit to find it, but you can just come right here, you can get it and get that nice house prop. So with our house prop and our classy quill, we're now going to go back to New Avalon and talk to our little goblin friend. So I will see you when we get there. Alrighty, we've made it back to Mr. Fizzlefuse. We turn in our classy quill and house prop and we get our first schematic, which is going to be this wonderful schematic pop-up shrub. So it deploys an emergency hiding spot. Most enemies will be less likely to notice you while you stand near it. Observant foes may not be so easily fooled, and you cannot use this in combat. So very cool and interesting. Let's see what we have next. So we need to get the shopping list of engineering components and bring it back for his inventions. So we're checking his shopping list, and we need 2 gallons of ice milk, 20 wedges of finely aged cheddar, 1 delicious chocolate cake, actually make that 2 cakes, 4 hazards of goblin rocket fuel, 2 thorium tubes, 1 true silver transformer, and 2 gyrocronatoms. So pretty interesting stuff that we need to go and get. So I'll see what we need to do with that, and I'll go out and get it. So I'll see you then. Alrighty, guys, so huge shout out to Ringle here. He helped me out a ton and hooked me up with these because I had trouble transferring all these pieces to the Alliance. But it needs 2 thorium tubes, a true silver transformer, 4 rocket fuel, and gyro chasm. So we are going to turn this in here, or a gyrocronatum, sorry. We turn these in and we get our next schematic, which are the schematic tinkerbox. So that is really good. Then we get 3 new quests. So we have the horrors for Tinkerbox Teleport, which is a really overpowered one that lets you teleport forward 20 yards. Then we have Much Ado About Magnets, which gives you a Tinkerbox Magnetic Displacement, which disrupts a magnetic field between you and your nearby enemy target, knocking you both away. So it's like a double, it's like a shaman using a thunderclap, I think, and it shoots everyone back. That is really, really cool. And then we have a pinch of gunpowder, where we will get Tinkerbox Nitro Boots, which activate a set, increasing your movement speed by 164 8 seconds, which are just really, really overpowered. So you have to arrive at the following locations in New Avalon within the time limit in order to get those. So very interesting, very fun quest, and we are going to do this, and you get a 5-minute timer to then head behind the tavern, behind the town hall, in front of the prison, behind the mage tower, and behind the barracks. So I'd imagine that this is behind the barracks right here. Yeah, so we have arrows, then we'll go behind the mage tower. The hardest part is not to die while doing this, so you just gotta, you know, pay attention, don't fall too hard, and make sure you're running. So here is behind the mage tower, then the tavern and the town hall are all over here. We want to stay away from the magic crystals so we don't get zapped like that. Alrighty, so we resurrected after getting zapped, and we are over here headed to the tavern. Once again, the biggest thing is just avoiding combat and trying not to die here. Now we have the town hall and the prison, which we are going to want to cross over this way and head all the way up through this area. Just got to be cautious of all these mobs here. They can pull very easily, and I'm not sure if the town hall wants us to be inside of it or if they want us to be back here. So I'm going with we need to be inside the town hall to get behind it, which is going to prove to be rather dangerous because there are a ton of mobs camping that. So we might just do that, take res stick, and head further inward. So we're going to do our best. We're going to use Blessing of Protection here to try and get all the way back. This is definitely not the way that you should do it, but you know, it works out for us, and then we'll die, and then we should be able to take res stick and get behind the prison. Obviously doing this with your disguise would be a whole lot easier because you don't have to deal with combat with all of these mobs, and once you complete it in the time done, you do not have to you will not have to it doesn't fail the quest to do it. So it says behind the prison, but it's right here in front of the prison. So the quest is done, and now we will die, take res stick, and go back and make sure we have it. I'm not sure if I really actually don't know if you need to get back to him in time, but as you can see, utilizing res sickness when you don't have the disguise is a very easy way to make this happen. And you got to be careful because Insight Truth hurts a lot. And we will pop a health pot just to make sure we don't die, and we should be home free right here. So with 30 seconds to spare, barely, we have made it utilizing res sick and a few shenanigans going exactly where we needed to. Might be very difficult to do the town hall when you're not a paladin though, so we are able to turn this in, a pinch of gunpowder, and bam, that is us getting the Nitro Boots. So I'm going to wait for this res stick, and I will show you the other two things that we can utilize and do. So I'll see you then. Alrighty, in order to do more, you need to have a disguise. So huge shout out to GOKU right here. He took the time to get it all. We fought through the DDoS attacks, and he was able to get it for me. So thank you so much. This dude really came in clutch. Thank you so much again. And now that we have the 4-piece, we can use it. We can use our disguise, and now we get to have fun. So it actually uses a combination of the 3 items that you get for the 3 quests. So we need to put on our disguise, and we need to go out there and get after it. So I will show you the details when we get there. So I'll see you then. Alrighty, so when you accept all 3 quests, you get 3 items to use in order to do this. So what you need to do is you need to be disguised, and then you need to target one of these civilians, and you need to use the teleporter on them. They say stop, and then this explodes, and when it explodes, you then use the magnets around them to look for other things. So we need to just teleport these citizens away, and then after the explosion, we use the magnet to see possible sparkles on the ground, and when you see possible sparkles on the ground, you use your boots. So we're looking for sparkles still and being able to find things with it. So we're going to keep doing this, and I'll show you guys the next quest when we get there. So we're going to keep teleporting citizens and looking for sparkles in order to use our magnet and our rocket boots. So the magnet makes sparkles on the ground, and then you use the rocket boots to pick them up. So I will hopefully be able to find this and show you guys everything you need to do, but we're going to keep teleporting the citizens around. So I'll see you then. Alright, so after trying it on 6 civilians, we are then going to use this, and it is going to teleport us somewhere. So it teleported us into a house that I have an old decrepit house, so I'm going to put on my fighting gear because it says confront the creature. So it teleported us in here, but there is no creature to be... Oh, there's a giant worm called the creature. Alright, so I'm not sure if I'm supposed to beat it. It has a ton of health. Probably need to have friends to do this, but we're going to try and see what happens. So as you can see, we're a paladin, and it doesn't say defeat it. I'm not sure if we're supposed to finish it, lose to it, whatnot. But we're fighting it, and it's looking like it is going to defeat me. It hits way too fast for me to actually be able to kill it, so we will see what happens with it. Definitely need some friends in order to defeat it. So we have now confronted it, and it turns us into a pile of meat. So we're going to release, and that is very interesting. So you are supposed to die to it, then we can go back and turn it in. As far as the magnet quest goes, I am stumped on it. I'm trying to do exactly what I believe from reading it, what we're supposed to do. People are telling me what it does, and I just have no idea, but we can go ahead and get that. So apparently you're supposed to just use this, and magnetic objects appear, and then you're supposed to gather them while using the rocket boots, but as you can see, we haven't found any of them at all. So I am stumped on that one, and if I figure out how to do it, I will definitely share that with you guys. But it really just seems like either nothing's doing it, I'm doing the wrong areas, it's pretty vague. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys to figure this one out, but it does reward the magnetic displacement, which gives you a field that knocks you both away from a specific point. So that is all of the stuff that we are going to get. We're going to turn it all in right here. So we have our Tinkerbox teleport. We have our we have the Tinkerbox, we have the pop-up shrub, and we have the Tinkerbox Nitro Boots. And then if we were able to figure out this quest, the final one we would have gotten is the magnetic displacer. So anyway, guys, I truly hope you enjoyed that video, and until next time, I'll see you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Hey you. Yes you. Are you still there? Well, I appreciate you for taking the time to watch this entire video and making it to the end here. If you enjoyed this video, definitely check out the other videos about World of Warcraft listed in these playlists down below. And thank you again. Have a great day. Bye-bye.